A-D, A-D, scavenger talk, scavenger law. Oh yeah, scavenger talk. You're now tuned in to a Rock the Block show production. Scavenger talk, scavenger. Now what's the odds if you never take a risk? No chance. Now what's the odds? Welcome see we dropping picks. Scavenger talk. What's the chances? Let's see how much it pay out. Cash out. Now what's the odds? You hit big and find a way out. Let go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. What's the odds? It's your boy AD, Gambling Enthusiast. I'm here with my boy Toothpick J, aka
Jay Lee. What you doing?
For sure. And we here just to give you a little bit of baseball news and also baseball recaps. And also, if you stay tuned, you might get some locks. So just stay tuned. You never know what you can see on this show. But for sure, for the most part, like I was saying, we were just speaking earlier before the camera was letting people know, like, hey, we're going to talk about, it's the first week of baseball. So why not talk about how we feel about the first week of baseball and also what we think going to happen, who's going to be in the World Series, who's going to be out the playoffs, who's going to be in the World playoffs. It's going to be a lot we're going to talk about. So I'm going to pass the ball here to my man here, and we're going to figure out, hey, how you felt about this week in baseball?
All right, for sure. This week, good start off to the season for a lot of guys. I've been doing good. I jumped on that Tampa wave. They undefeated up until this point. I jumped on it, and I haven't jumped off, so that's been showing love. I think they're gonna do. I think they're gonna make it pretty far and make a lot of noise in that division. I don't expect much from Boston this year.
Oof.
I don't expect much from the Yankees, although I know a lot of people are
There's
big on them.
a lot of pressure on the Yankees this year.
I'm high on Toronto this year. I think they're gonna make a lot of noise coming out of that division. Baltimore got off to a good start too. So.
But why you feel like in regards to Tampa, because that's one of my teams too. But remember, it's the first week of the season. Mm-hmm. Schedule's kind of you know what I'm saying? So
for the season, I was high on Tampa because of their arms. I think they got probably one of the best pitching staffs across the league. Starters, the closers, and especially once they get Tyler Glasnow back healthy in the rotation, that's gonna do a lot for them.
He's a real.
That's gonna do a lot for them. That's gonna
hard. He throws hard. That's one of my favorite pitchers too.
Yeah, I'm high on Glasnow.
You know another thing? I was researching. I was like, yo. Somebody mentioned something as well where I was researching. It was like, hey, Tampa might do good because of the way that when they adjust the field, what it's called? They stopped doing that. Give me the word. It's coming. What's the odds I'm gonna get it? Let's see.
In their home?
When the infield changes.
Oh, the shift rules.
There it is. The shift.
The shift rules.
So because of the rule of changes of the shift, Tampa, it gives Tampa an advantage. And I'm like. This before the season started. So for me to even see like, oh, boy, this might be the team. That's one of my sleeper teams. Now, what team do you think is on the downward trend? Who was in the playoffs, making noise, and just not probably out of the playoffs or barely making it this year?
I haven't given that much thought, but that's a good one.
We here.
Just from afar, I think the Dodgers, I don't think they're going to have as good a season as they did last year. Let a lot of good pieces go that I liked.
They did.
The bats are still outside for the Dodgers for sure. They're going to keep a beastly lineup, but I don't know how far I'll trust Dustin May and some of those other guys as we get a little bit later in the season. Bullpen is questionable. Yeah. Kershaw over the hump for a little while. Yeah, he's good for 4 or 5, but in a division, Colorado owns them, has always owned them. Didn't do too good against the Diamondbacks this second go around. So I think they're gonna be on the down tick this year. Yeah.
I agree with most of what you're saying, but I can't go against. We're talking about the Los Angeles Dodgers.
They the Dodgers. They're gonna be the Dodgers.
Dodgers.
They're going to be a 90-win team, 80 to 90.
Dodgers.
They're going to get you.
If push come to shove, by the trade deadline, they going to listen. They might pick up a power pitch. They might pick up Glasnow.
They got to
listen. They might play around and just make a call.
That'll be nasty.
And then now they back running because I feel like they just one power pitcher away because I feel like Kershaw is like a second to third day starter now, and it just kind of I'm not feeling him no more.
Yeah.
He's been getting rocked every time I pick him. Rock, like
big
just
time.
rock,
big time.
And it's just like it's getting annoying, man.
Big time.
But we go. I believe in the Dodgers. I'm not gonna be with you on that train. But the Tampa Bay Rays, we both said on the show.
I'm high on them.
The
I've
Rays.
been high on them since preseason.
The Rays is for sure. They on the motion. But again, I have another question for you.
What you
we
got,
on here
man?
on What's the Odds. Now, what's your World Series pick? Or your World Series matchup? If you give me a matchup, I'll be cool with it, but I want to pick. Because, we're going to stand on our picks.
Yeah.
For sure, we're going to stand.
I'm big on, and this was only just based on the numbers that I saw preseason, because when I'm looking at my future picks that I'm putting in, I can't take anything less than 20-1. It's just not worth it to me.
Yeah,
but it was
okay.
another reason why I was really high on Tampa. 30-1 was their preseason odds. I liked it.
Yeah.
I thought about sprinkling something on it. I'm sure it has decreased now.
Not
But
much.
I like Tampa to make some noise. And out of the National League, with the injury to Verlander and just the
Huge blow.
big blow, I think he's going to
Huge
come
blow.
back. But again, Scherzer hasn't shown me much this season. I think the Braves, if they make a big splash in the pitching market, because Schuster is not going to do too much for you long term, nor is Dodd. Some of these call-up guys that they got coming up in Atlanta, I can't get behind those guys. The bats, I can definitely I can get behind those guys, but out of that National League, I don't see anybody getting. If and only if Atlanta can, like you say, pick up a power arm before the deadline. I think the rules are really in favor of them. I could see Acuna getting north of 75 stolen bases this year too. He's on a tear early.
He's a dog.
Early tear.
He's a dog.
So I could see you could put me down for Tampa versus Atlanta. I'd like to see that.
Honestly, I love the matchup. I love them. What are the
You can put me
odds?
down for that.
What are the odds of that matchup? Hey, if that listen, we gonna call up
Hey.
Jay like, hey, bro.
Hey.
Bro. Padres.
Oh yeah, I don't see the Padres. I know a lot of people was big on them.
Yeah.
I need one. They got to pick up another power arm for me too, man. I don't that pitching staff. I don't believe in it like I believe in some of the others.
They have the hitters.
A lot of hype. I've
capability.
never believed in Soto. Since 2019, he has made no noise to me.
Yeah, his name is kind of bigger than what he is right now, but don't sleep on him because we see what he can do.
The best he can do for me is draw those walks. He's gonna get you those walks. You gotta pitch to him, of course, but I'm not on the Soto hype train.
Yeah,
A lot
like
of
that
hype on
matchup.
those boys. I'm trying not to get sucked into that Padres hype too early in the season, because it's a thing.
Yeah.
People are on them heavy, and after that first series, I couldn't let myself go down that rabbit hole with them. Yeah, I got to see how they build up before they start to get some money.
We gonna see. We still got 140
Some
some
games.
games.
Oh,
I love
man.
baseball season, man.
Yeah,
but still got a lot of
opportunity.
games, so we gonna see. But very good early picks and predictions.
For sure.
And speaking of predictions, we gonna get right to it. Let's see tomorrow's line. Let's see what we got going on, and we gonna drop some picks for y'all. Y'all that stay tuned. Y'all listen. Y'all about to listen. All right, welcome back to What's the Odds? Like I was saying, for y'all that tuned in, now it's time to drop our picks, man. Just give us a little insight of what's going on for tomorrow. So I'm gonna pass the ball once again. Well, I'm gonna pitch the ball.
There you go.
Let's see if he can make some hits for us, man. But
Yeah.
tell us how you feel about tomorrow's
I
slate.
got my eye on about 3 or 4 games. I'm gonna narrow it down to my best 2 probably.
Don't
by
say Rays.
tomorrow.
Don't say Rays. Don't say.
I gotta ride that
This
train.
guy in the
I gotta
Tampa
ride
Bay
that
Rays.
train. It's a train
Boy,
right
he
now,
going all the
man.
way to Tampa with it. Hey,
Don't
listen,
watch the water, watch the wave.
the
I'm
spread
telling
right
you.
now. The spread right now is ooh.
Pricey. I've been taking them at the half, trying to catch up with some of that value.
How you feel about the run line or the super run line? Are you
Super
getting
run
greedy or
line.
you gonna give people a safe pick?
This
Just
is
ride with it?
baseball. Baseball with home teams, especially. I like the money line a lot.
Yeah.
Run line, I'm more favorite with them on the road for the most part. Home teams, I can't run on a lot of home teams.
Nice little gym. Oh yeah, you know, everybody listen. It's tough to
Hey,
that home
it's
is tough. That bottom of
it's
the night hurts
tough,
sometimes.
It's tough because you
I
scoring,
got
it's
it.
over.
For sure. I got you.
Another game I got my eye on is this Houston Twins series. They down 2-0 already. I wouldn't be surprised to see Houston get swept.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm low on them so far.
with you.
A lot of injuries, a lot of just unknown. Dusty did a lot of lined-up maneuvering today. I don't think that went over well with the players. So I could totally see Minnesota coming out of there with a sweep. It's good value on it. I'm seeing plus 104 early. I'm looking for that to go up tomorrow as the public comes in on Houston trying to avoid that sweep.
Got
But
you. Okay.
I could see it happening. So
So you got a 2-pick for us? That's a 2-pick?
You can't put me down for don't put me down for Minnesota just yet. I got my eye on it. I could see San Fran avoiding the sweep against Bubich. Desclafani showed me a lot in his first outing. That ballpark, double and triple alley. I could see San Fran squeaking out one. They had them today. Bullpen kind of imploded on them late. Kind of did me in today. That was one of my losses today. I went 2 for 2 on some plays I put in. But you can put me down. You can put me down for San Fran. You can lock that in on the money line. San Fran on the money line. You can put me in there for that.
I love San Francisco,
maybe my last
he gave us a bone.
My last lean, which was supposed to be a little better pick today, I thought Cortez was going to go today. They moved him to tomorrow. I like the history in the division. I like the history of the Yankees. The bats, I think they're going to wake up early. They usually always get off to good starts, too, the Yankees. They kind of teeter off towards the playoffs and after that All-Star break. So I could see the Yankees in San Fran tomorrow, making it on my little docket. Might get to the window with those two.
He just gave me about like 4 plays. Listen. I love the idea of, like you said, I'm really, excuse my language, I don't want to cuss because I know I'm going to get some money in my pocket, dog. Wow. Hey, one more. I just want your pick because these 2 teams we're talking about.
What you got?
Sunday night, 7 o'clock. It's a primetime game. I know this ain't a lock, but I just want to hear your pick on this.
Okay.
Padres at Braves.
Who on the mound?
Okay, we're going to get to it. Who's on the mound is Lugo versus Dog. Yeah, they both 1-0.
I've never been a fan of Seth Lugo, man, from his days in New York with the Mets. He used to let me down a lot.
You saw that first game? Did you see the first game?
He showed up. Well,
7 innings strong.
I feel like I know who he is deep down. Seth Lugo, man, he done blew some money for me, bro,
I don't
over
know,
the years.
I'm going to give them a pick. How about
I was low on him earlier, though. I told you I didn't like Atlanta's pitchers either, though.
Oh, man. How about this, man? I got a pick on that game. Y'all just lock me in on this one.
Okay.
I ain't picking neither. I'm going with the Padres game under. You want to know why? Because they call me the Undertaker. Remember that. But Padres game under, and I'm going to throw a little bonus. Padres no runs. So we ain't going to go no runs in the first inning. If you catch it, because some lines give you that no runs, and you can throw the under with it. But if you got 2 pick, but if you can't, just let's see what the odds is tomorrow, and we're gonna chop it up with that. But hey, once again,
appreciate you.
Thanks for tuning in to What's the Odds.
Yeah.
I'm here with 2Pick Jay, AD and K Undertaker, and tune in next week.